white noise. Oh, that was good. Was I videoing?
Got a little work done on the Big Bud's big motor. The head's all torqued down. Got a couple rocker boxes on. Got a couple injectors in. These injectors are a factory Cummins injector, EDM'd out 30%. Now I don't know the orifice size of the actual hole in the injector tip, but according to Scheid, which is a pretty reliable source, they're 30% overs. So we will see exactly what 30% over does on a 625 horsepower engine. Right here we have one sitting outside. Pull this protective casing off for you to see. I apologize for the background noise because I'm cold, our heaters are loud. Just gonna have to deal with it. These things are cool. Alright, we got all the injectors in. Got the injector push rod sitting in. Not too hard. You just have these two bolts. It slips right in. It's in its own little fuel gallery, so the orientation of the injector doesn't matter on this engine. These are the fuel ports. You've got either the supply or return on either side of these two little bolts right here. But it's getting where it's going to be done. Ways longer to go. We got to put the front and timing cover on. But before we do that, we got to take off this lower, let's call it the upper oil pan to get to a couple main bearings that we haven't rolled in yet. And so that's holding up the front cover because obviously there's a gasket here. We can't put the front cover on and take this off and have the gasket stay nice. We also need to knock these out. I have a tool that I'm making in the works. We're almost done. So this is the pile of parts we have left. As you can see, there's many in there. There's lots of hoses we got to replace. Rocker, let's see, cam follower box left. You got the oil cooler cover. Got some accessory drive thingamajigs. But this pile will be dwindling quickly. This is major accessories such as air compressor, oil pump, alternator, hydraulic pumps. So I went and put on the fuel rail. As you can see, the fuel rail follows the heads. It's got those two tiny little bolts. I put the rest of the rocker boxes on, the coolant transfer pipes. Also set these valve covers on just to keep stuff from falling on top of the motor. But we're moving along pretty good. I'm gonna show my YouTube people what this issue was. Okay. See my custom clearanced frame here. You're wondering, well, why would you cut the frame? So there's number 7 crank journal there. Put this in. And in order to get a ratchet or any kind of extension on that, you needed some sort of clearance. So we did it. Now they're loose. So a lot of you have seen this motor with me for the last probably a year or so. The reason it's taken so long is this motor is expensive. We went through a drought. Also, I started a farm, so I went from having lots of free time to basically zero. So that's why this thing has taken forever. But finally, we're frozen out, there's lots of snow outside, and I can get work done on this motor. Anyways, hope you follow along. This is more of the mechanic side of the farm, so you'll get to see the inside of this dirty old shop. More big projects like this. Thank you for watching my channel and staying patient. We'll see some startup videos hopefully before 2019.